Most 911 dispatchers are trained for screams. They're trained for frantic sobbing, for breaking glass, for desperate pleas for help. But they aren't trained for silence. On March 14th, a veteran operator answered a call she assumed was a prank. Instead, it became the final entry in a case file that still sits locked away, labeled unexplained. Because for 6 minutes, she listened to a man breathe. A man who had already been dead for over an hour. It was 2:17 a.m. in a quiet suburb of Washington, the kind of neighborhood where porch lights stay on and doors are left unlocked. When the call came in, there was no voice. Dispatcher Sarah Miller assumed it was a pocket dial. She followed protocol.
911, what is your emergency?
Silence. Then she heard it. For 6 minutes, Sarah stayed on the line. She could hear the faint hum of a refrigerator, a soft creak of floorboards shifting. But every time she spoke, every time she asked if someone was there, the event thickened, as if someone was leaning closer to the phone. Police traced the signal to a modest home on Elm Street. When officers arrived, the house was dark. The front door was slightly ajar, just enough for the wind to knock it gently against the frame. They found him in the kitchen, a man in his early 40s, slumped forward at the table. And this is where the night stopped making sense. The body was cold. Lividity had already set in. When the medical examiner arrived, the verdict was immediate and chilling. He had suffered a massive heart attack. Time of death, no later than 1 a.m. Remember the call? 2:17 a.m. Investigators believed someone else had to be inside the house. A witness. A killer. Someone. They searched everything. Closets, attic, crawl space beneath the floor. Nothing. No footprints in the mud. No foreign DNA. No sign of another person ever being there. But Sarah couldn't let the call go. She replayed the recording again and again. That's when she noticed something no one else had. In the final 5 seconds, the breathing stopped. Absolute silence. 2 seconds. Then a voice emerged, thin, raspy, as if forced through a crushed throat. "I can't leave." When the lead detective lifted the phone to log it as evidence, he dropped it. The back panel was missing. The battery sat 3 feet away on the floor. There was no power source. No one alive in the house. And yet, 911 servers confirmed a 6-minute active connection originating from that exact device. So ask yourself, if the dead can't speak and the phone couldn't turn on, then who was holding the line? Some secrets are better left in the static. But if this call still exists, what else is waiting to be heard? Would you have stayed on the line?